Hi and welcome to another Tabitha's Glass Emporium video. Today we're looking at this spectacular idea for Mother's Day. These are these new IKEA lanterns that are solar powered, and today we're going to show you how we made this fantastically beautiful Mother's Day floral lantern. So we have this really cool lantern. You can get this one from IKEA, which is solar, which I love because when you put your hand over the top it should turn on, but oh, there you go, it's turning on now. That's just because it thinks it's night when it's dark, and it comes on in a little bit. So we've taken the glass out and then we've cut some bullseye tector afterwards to create this project, and we're going to make some beautiful panels to go in here. So here they are all fused. Make sure when you're cutting your panels that you do check them. There was quite often with IKEA lanterns, the front one is a smaller piece. You can see here it's smaller. So we can now get these really beautiful floral pieces into our lantern. So here it is with the panels in the lantern. How great does that look? Absolutely loving it. You're not really going to be able to see it even if I do cover the light because it's quite fade. I think it needs to be in the sun for a little bit to charge the battery. But absolutely love this mix and the feel of this. Really, really beautiful, elegant lantern. Looking awesome all the way around. I think these IKEA lanterns are a really great idea. So eco-friendly. You know, you could, we don't have that much wear murrine and float murrine, but you could use the float glass and use some float frit and some of our float murrine to create something similar to this in float if you wanted to. So you could check that out at tabithasglassemporium.com, our float collection that can go on lanterns like this. Or the murrine we have here. We're launching today an XL flower mix that you can buy on the website. We will have a couple of different colour options available and you can choose the colour option you want and buy it there, so at least you can get a mix of XLs. I know it's more cost effective and cost friendly for those of you out there who are on a limited budget to buy mixes than maybe just one XL. But I hope you've really enjoyed this video. Make sure you go to tabithasglassemporium.com to check out all our products. We've also got our Facebook group, fabulous group of people sharing what they're doing with their murrine. I find it inspiring and I hope you will too, so go join that group now, and until next time, happy fusing.